I just sort of completed the Michigan Titanium Man. It's a full distance triathlon located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I made a trip up to visit family located south of Kalamazoo, and then did the race this morning. Started out obviously with a 2.4 mile swim. It was actually probably one of the easiest 2.4 mile swims I had ever done before. I got on the feet of apparently a former collegiate water polo swimmer, and kind of got his draft all the way in, so it was good. I ended up using a combination between the Blue 70 new PZT4 swim skin and the core shorts, because the water temperature was like 76, and in a wetsuit I just get too hot, so I decided to do that for the first time. They say never do anything first time in a race. Well, I did it. I broke the rules, so actually I really liked how it felt. Felt really comfortable in the water, and so I'll probably do that little combination in the future. Got on the bike course, and the roads are pretty typical in Michigan. Pretty much all chip and seal, maybe, I don't know, maybe like 15 miles total of actually nice roads per loop. Each loop was about 56 miles, and we did it twice. And a fair amount of climbing. Elevation profile was about 2,700 feet of climbing, so not a lot, but not terrible either. It's about the same as Ironman Louisville. Just the road quality is not quite as good because the chip and seal. Storm started rolling in towards the end of the bike ride, and lead motorcycle that was ahead of me slowed down and pulled up beside me and said, next aid station you get to, you need to stop and pull over because there's some strong storms coming through. So I got there and stopped, and we were getting ready to roll again, and then more storms came through, and the race director ended up deciding to cancel it, so I just rode the last like 4 miles in. But up until that point, I had averaged 296 watts, and I was at about 4 hours and 26 minutes for the bike split up to that point, so I would assume I probably would have done like a 4:33 bike split. I think my swim was about 55 minutes, and I think best case scenario, I probably would have been able to run like a 250 marathon. Worst case scenario, like a 310. So that would have put me anywhere between a 8:20 and 8:40 finishing time, which would have, both of those times would have been a pretty big PR for me. I was using this race to kind of help me gauge whether or not trying to get to Kona next year would be in the cards, and I think it might be. I think if I can consistently race well and place around that 8:20 finishing time and do a few Ironmans between now and next year Kona, then I think I have a shot. So I'm going to make that a goal for next year of 2016 to try and qualify for Kona. I know it's a pretty big goal, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways, and we'll see what happens. So right now, the rest of the season, kind of changing up my training plan for the next week since I didn't have to run a marathon today. Probably take tomorrow off and get back in the swing of things by the weekend, and start gearing up for the Tough Man Championship in New York. That is in 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be my next race. It's 70.3. Hopefully the weather is better for that one. It doesn't get canceled, but only time will tell. Thanks again, and I'll give you an update in 3 weeks after that race. See you later.